Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about budgeting. I am sharing with you guys how I'm setting up my budget section in my planner, how I keep all of that organized, and kind of help us reach our financial goals. So, if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay guys, so here I have my finances tab in my planner. I'm going to get some more, probably, or I may just use these that are back here. I'm going to get some more top tabs to kind of divide this section up a little bit. And so right now, all that's in there is some just graph paper. And I've got my printables printed out. And of course you can do all of this on just grid paper or in a notebook or whatever you want to do. But I do have these printables available, and I will have links down below for that. I'm just going to go through and show you what pages I'm using and how I plan to use them to get organized. Okay. There we go. So I think what I'm going to do is divide this section up by savings, then debt, budget, and expenses. I think is what I'm going to do. So for example, in the savings section, I printed out one of these, or a couple of these savings goal sheets. You could use these if you're saving for a vacation, or right now we're saving for a new dishwasher. So that would be something that I would put here, and however many weeks or months we want to take to save up. I'll have my goals, then what we saved, and how much we still need, and all of that good stuff. So those will go in my savings section, along with this savings tracker. This I use for just like our basic savings account. If you have more than one, you can track more than one, but I just keep track of how much we have saved each month. Then let's do debt next. Okay, I have a debt tracker that is basically the same concept. You put what debt you're working on and how much you have paid each month and what balance you still owe. Then I'm going to use this debt management worksheet to break down each debt company that we owe money to, and that's where I can keep track of what we're paying for each individual one. Then also in the debt section, I am going to include these printables for medical expenses. We have some medical debt for things that my son has had done, so those would be under debt as well. And there I can just keep track of who I need to pay, because you know, you may or may not know, hopefully you don't know, but for example, my son had heart surgery. We got a bill from the doctor, we got a bill from the hospital, a bill from the anesthesiologist, and all those are paid to different people. So I can keep track of all of that stuff with these printables. Then in my budget section, I'm going to include these. First, I have a monthly bill checklist, just the basic things so that I can make sure that I have paid everyone that month. I have a yearly expenses tracker, which is where I'm going to keep track of annual things that come up. These would be your sinking funds if you do Dave Ramsey, like taxes, car tags, vet bills, annual vet checkups, things like that. Then I keep coming back to these, but they're going to be in their own section. In the budget section, I'm also going to have my monthly budget planner. What I do is I start at the beginning of the month and I make like a general plan of how I want my month to go. I have to re-evaluate that every single week, just depending on, because my income is variable, how much I actually make, things that come up, things of that nature. But I just do that on like my grid paper. That's why I have that extra grid paper there. But this is where my monthly plan will go. Like ideally how I want my bills and everything to be paid will go in here. And then finally, these are going to be in a section of their own because I want to start tracking our expenses. I want to just start writing down everything that we spend. I think that'll help us like fine tune our budget, see where we're overspending, see where we're wasting money, all of that stuff. So yeah, let's see. We'll do debt, savings, budget, and expenses. So I think I have, where's that other top tab? Okay, it's right there. Let's see. We can go right here behind, and I'll make some little tab labels for these eventually, but we'll do budgeting, first, then we'll do debt, and then behind that we will do savings. And I think for this expenses log, we're just going to go right up here and we're going to put it in between like the main finances tab and then that first budget tab. That way they can be front and center and I can flip to them and write down what we are spending each day. Okay guys, so there you have it. I'll do just a real quick flip through so you can get the basic idea of my finances section. Guys, so that is that. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll have a coordinating blog post linked down below if you want to check that out and read through and see what I'm doing and exactly which printables I'm using. Like I said, I'll have these printables linked down below. I have 3 different color styles available. They come in letter and half size, which you can get in my Etsy shop, but I'll have a link below where you can get all 3 color schemes for the price of one, and you can have all of the budgeting printables, and that way you can pick and choose what you want to use. That. And as for these clear tabs, I'm hoping to do a tutorial on these hopefully sometime this week. So if you are watching this, check my channel because it might be over there. I would love to have you like this video if it's helpful for you. I would love to have you subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.